Hello, this is Natalia Karolina from Gunbogen,
This is Lydia.
and today we are starting our series of videos dedicated to the fencing from the sweeps, a technique mentioned in or referred to at the very least in several fencing manuscripts, including such as Fiore de Liveris manuscripts, then Zimmer manuscript attributed to Peter von Danzig, then Jules Bleu, and the technique was finally summarized in the manuscript, specifically named as Fencing from the Sweeps or Stücking aus Track. So this video is the first video in this series, and first we will show what's the sweep. Sweep happens when my false edge is crossed with my opponent's stroke edge. When they cross somewhere below the waist, we call it low crossing. This is low crossing on my left. This is low crossing on my right. When the cross happens about between my waist and my head, it's middle crossing. So this is middle crossing on my left. This is middle crossing on my right. And finally, this is upper crossing. When my false edge crosses my opponent's true edge. So in the first video, we will cover low crossing and how we get there, and we will demonstrate this on breaking of the thrust. Counter to the breaking of the thrust. We start with the counter to the breaking of the thrust. Whereas Natalia stands in the right shank foot, I start my attack with the right foot forward, and as I come in, I thrust. Natalia breaks it. I do the flex under her sword and bring it to the box. So if Natalia comes back with the false edge, I cover my head against her strike. Then I extend my hands and thrust. Let's look again. So my right foot forward. I come in, Natalia breaks the thrust. I will begin, go back weighted to give myself some space and cover my head against Natalia's strike. Then I extend hands and finish the technique. If I begin with my left foot forward, the technique changes slightly because I need to give myself some space to do flexing under Natalia's sword. So when I come in and Natalia breaks the thrust, I do flexing and I step back, still covering my head against Natalia's strike. And then I finish my technique. Let's look again. I come in, Natalia breaks, I do the flexing with the step back and finish the technique. When you practice this, please keep in mind that this is exactly your flex. So it's not you're pulling your sword back, but instead you are going down and up. My technique changes if my opponent stands in the left shank as this. So now when I come in, and let's say I begin my attack with the left foot forward, I come in, and when my opponent breaks my thrust, I step with my left foot forward behind my right, I bring my sword to myself, and with the step forward, I strike my opponent with the false edge and get away. If let's say I start my attack with the right foot forward, in this case, when I bring my sword down, I need to take my foot out of the way. So I do this with a step back. I bring my sword to myself, With a step forward, I strike my opponent with the false edge, get away. One important point to pay attention. When I begin my attack, and when my sword is, when my fast is being broken, I don't bring my sword all over the place this way, because my sword becomes very heavy and very slow. Instead of doing this, I bring my sword down, I snap it to myself, and with a step forward, I strike opponent with the false edge and get away. Now Natalia will help me to show how this works in pairs. Now Natalia will demonstrate how this works in pairs. First, Natalia will break my thrust and strike me with the false edge. And again. Now she will demonstrate how she will break my thrust and strike me with the true edge. And again. Now I will take my sword away and strike Natalia with the false edge. I will begin with my left foot forward, and Natalia will try to strike me with the false edge. So here I come. And again, my left foot forward. Now I'll start attacking with my right foot forward and show how I will take my foot away from my sword. And again. And now Natalia will strike me with the true edge, and we will see that this technique gives you enough protection. So I will start again with my left foot forward. And again. Now I will start with my right foot forward.